What's up, family? Man, we're back with our relationship series. Today we're on part 6. And today we're talking about picking partners. Picking partners. Man, family, stay with me. We're going to go somewhere in this one. And this is going to be, man, triggering to some of you. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. Man, so often we jump in relationships and we think, man, this is a great match for me. You know, man, this is it. I'm in love, they love me, and whoop de whoop, and man, finally, you know what I mean? Finally got it right. After all the people I've been with, finally got it right. You know what I mean? For shit to go back. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. As chosen ones, light workers, and healers, and starseeds, man, this is part of the journey for us. You know what I mean? It's part of the humbling process. It's part of our education series. You know what I mean? To understand and remember who we are and why we're here. You know? So stop beating yourself up over, you know, all your past relationships. And we have to understand, we pick who we pick because that's who we need. I'll say again. We pick who we pick because at that moment in time, that's what we need. That's what we need. So often when the relationship fails, we're quick to blame that person. Man, and this motherfucker deceived me, and they lied to me, and they're not, and all this other crazy stuff. This motherfucker, man, he's a narcissist, she's a narcissist, and they're a hoe, and they and we have all this negative, toxic stuff to say about them. And what God has me sharing is, hey, slow down, pump your brakes. You got what you needed. You got what you wanted, and you got what you needed, more importantly. You didn't see the narcissism in them. You didn't see all the red flags. You didn't see all the stuff that I was trying to show you about this person. You were so gung-ho. You were so willing to trust any and everything because the sex was all that. They had a job, they had a vehicle, and the sex was great. That's all you wanted to see at the time. And because that's all you wanted to see, that's all you saw. You didn't see the fact that because they had a nice job and man, they had all this money and whoop, they really didn't need you for anything. They just used you and abused you, and when they were done with you, they just threw you away. You didn't understand that you were just a game to them. You were something just to pass time for them. You was like the stock market. You was just another commodity to them. Oh, we're going there today. We're going there. And again, it is what it is. We have to grow up. You pick the abusive person that you pick. You pick the narcissistic individual that you pick because that's what you needed in your life to help you grow the fuck up. To help you understand, hold on, wait a minute, hold up, time out. Why do I keep picking these same type of motherfuckers? Why do I keep picking the same type of guys with the same type of negative, toxic traits? Why do I keep picking these same type of trifling, ratchet ass women? I shared with you guys in the past. I was addicted to the drama. I've always picked women that was damaged. Because part of me, I needed to be their savior. Part of me, I need to be their rescuer. And so I had these insecurities and these issues that I hadn't dealt with. And so that part of me needed a woman that was damaged and broken so I could come in and mend her and fix her and help her get back up on her feet and feel better about herself in that area of her life. I needed that. And so I picked women that was like that. And then there was a part of me that I like that spice. I love spicy food. You know what I mean? I love spicy food. The spicier, the better. It's just the way that I am. You know what I mean? And I didn't understand at the time that I liked spicy women. I did. I liked women that had a little ratchetness to them, that had a little hood in them. I was addicted to that negativity because it was exciting until the shit wasn't exciting anymore. It was fun and cool. It was funny as hell until the shit wasn't funny anymore. Until I grew the fuck up and got to the point that's, oh, hell nah, I'm good. Fuck the ratchet shit. Fuck the ghetto ass shit. To each their own. Some people like that. Some people love that. I ain't into the shit no more. Not me. Not no more. Why? Because I grew the fuck up in that area of my life. Oh, hell nah. You know what I mean? Nah. I want to ride or die. But you ain't got to be fucking ratchet. I want to ride or die. But you ain't got to be fucking hood. And if you are, there's a time and place to let that stuff out. You know what I mean? Man, I'm from the hood. You know what I mean? But you ain't got to be hood all fucking day. You ain't got to be hood in every fucking conversation. You know what I mean? So we have to grow the fuck up. There's a time and place to be intelligent. There's a time and place to be loving, nurturing, compassionate, giving, and there's a time to be wise and sit back like, oh, hold on. They run a game. They get nothing. You know what I mean? They run a game. This is a game to them. They're telling a sob story because they're trying to get you. They're trying to play you as a sucker. Nope. I am a loving, caring, giving, nurturing, compassionate individual, but I'm not going to just let you play me. I'm not going to just let you take advantage of my kindness. We're talking about picking relationships. The whole time, we have to grow through what we go through. And all the things that I've gone through as far as the different women, the toxicity and the crazy shit, I've grown through that. To the point now, it's like, oh, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm cool. I enjoy my peace and my quiet and my solitude. You know what I mean? There was a time where I was afraid to be alone. I didn't want to be alone because I liked the crazy shit. But if the truth be told, I was probably far more fearful of being alone. If the truth be told, I needed this type of person to validate me. I wanted this type of person to validate me. For me to feel like, okay, I'm all right because I got a woman in my life. I'm not alone. Somebody likes me. I'm not alone. Somebody loves me. I'm not alone. Somebody values me. They didn't even value me. But I needed that. I needed that companionship. However toxic and crazy as fuck as it was, I needed that to grow the fuck up to get to the next stage in my life. For me to understand, just because you're from the hood don't mean you gotta pick somebody from the fucking hood. Elijah, just because you like sex and you love sex, don't mean you gotta go out and pick a fucking hoe. Elijah, just because you like sex, you enjoy sex, don't mean you gotta pick somebody that's giving it up all the time. And what I had to learn was I've been in relationships with women that like sex more than I did. And I enjoyed it. They never said no. But what I didn't enjoy and what I had to grow the fuck up and understand was, damn, this girl got fucking issues. The sex is all that. But I can't deal with her daddy issues. I can't deal with the fact that her ex put her through. I can't deal with the fact that whatever it is she got going. I can't, oh, fuck that. Sex ain't worth all this bullshit. Sex ain't worth having to deal with this fucking drama all the fucking time. Sex ain't worth me losing my motherfucking peace of mind. Sex ain't worth me losing my happiness and my joy. What's more important to you, Elijah? We're talking about picking partners. And so many of us, we jump in relationships. Oh, this person's good. This person got this. This person's stable. They're stable financially, but emotionally, they're fucking a wreck. They're stable financially, but they're mentally fucked up. They're stable financially, but they're fucking abusive as hell. They're stable financially, but they're playing fucking mental games. And I ain't got the time for the bullshit. So just because somebody's stable don't mean that's the motherfucker for you. And it's a trip when now when you sit back and when you look at shit. And you look at all these women talking about, I'm a high value woman, I need a high value man, and this motherfucker, you ain't got his fucking job. You ain't got shit to bring to the fucking table. You don't know shit about who the fuck you are and why you here. Oh, we going there today, and it is what it is. You want a man to provide and take care of you and take you on trips and send you all over the world and woo, but you don't bring anything to the motherfucking table but fucking sex. And your pretty ass fucking face. And your fake ass fucking body. But you want a man that's high value. But the truth is, your ass ain't fucking high value. You don't have anything to fucking offer. Nothing of worth. Nothing of value. It's a damn shame that we place so much emphasis on how somebody looks. I've met so many women because they wanted somebody 6'5", muscular, well-built, and this motherfucker, this young lady ain't never worked out a day in her motherfucking life. How the hell you gonna hook up with somebody like that and you like this? Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. Y'all don't really have a whole lot in fucking common. Y'all not even on the same fucking field. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. But this is the type of people we're looking for. You've heard me say in a few videos in the past, man, I really don't give a fuck about how a woman look. And what I mean by that, if you look at all the women that I've been with, man, they all look different. There's a whole wide range of how they look. I don't have a type. Why? Because I needed to learn something from each and every one of those women. And it wasn't really about how they look. Some of them I hooked up with them because of how they looked. And I had to pay the price for that. God had to break me from that bullshit of picking somebody because of the superficial aspect of how they look. Because those looks, they're gonna fade. When you're in your 20s, your early 30s, maybe even your early 40s. But eventually those looks are going to fade. What do you have to offer other than that? And the truth is, there's always gonna be superficial dumbass dudes that ain't grow the fuck up, that's gonna want a pretty face and a nice body. And if that's all you are, you're that motherfucking superficial. Stay pretty, stay fine as wine, and dumb as fuck. Because there's always gonna be some dumbass dude that's gonna wanna hook up with you because of how you look. There's always gonna be somebody, when you get in your 30s and 40s, somebody in their 50s and 60s that wanna hook up with your ass still. But if you're talking about being in a healthy, loving, nurturing, compassionate, growing, giving relationship, you had better learn to understand, why do I pick the motherfuckers I pick? What is it about me that needs or wants this in a relationship? What is it about me that makes this a fucking priority? What is that really saying about me? Because what happens in a relationship, sitting there drinking some tea. What happens in a relationship, when it goes bad, again, we blame that other person. And what God has had to show me is, no, motherfucker, that was all you. That was you. Don't blame her for being the way that she was. You picked her ignorant ass. Don't blame him for being the way he was. You picked his abusive, aggressive ass. We want to blame the other person when a relationship goes wrong. And what God is saying, that's not their motherfucking fault. That's your fault for picking them. What does that relationship say about you? What does that relationship say about your selection of people? Why do you pick people like this? There's a pattern. Why is this your pattern that you vibrate on? Why is this the frequency that you live on, that you exist on? Because you ain't really living, you're just existing. Why do you pick what you pick? Why didn't you ask the real hard questions? Why didn't you establish healthy boundaries? Why didn't you deal with your issues before that selection so you wouldn't have picked that person? See, the truth, you pick what you pick because that's what you need to grow the fuck up, to face yourself, to look at yourself in the motherfucking mirror. Man, Michael Jackson had a song out many years ago, Man in the Mirror. But see, when the relationship ends, we don't want to look at the man in the mirror. We want to point the finger at all these other motherfuckers for hurting us and for mistreating us and taking advantage of our kindness and all this bullshit. No, motherfucker, grow the fuck up and look at the man in the mirror. In March, it'll be a year since I've been with a woman. I've been taking this whole time just reflecting and looking at me. I've been taking this whole time just dealing with me, understanding me, diving deeper into me. Getting to know me. Forgiving me. Spending quality time with me. Not because I don't want another woman. Not because I don't trust women. I trust women. I ain't got an issue with women. Because I spent so much time with me. Because I'm spending so much time with me. I see the patterns. I see the patterns in my life. Because I spend so much time with me, just chopping it up with me. I don't blame many of the women that I've been with. I'm no longer on Facebook or Instagram. My accounts are still open, but I ain't posted shit since, November 1st. And if you look at my friends, a lot of the women that I had dated in the past, the people I've been with in the past, they were friends. I could communicate with them. I didn't want them, but I could chop it up with them on Messenger, on Instagram. It wasn't no undercover shit. It wasn't no, sneaky links and none of that other stupid ass shit. It wasn't us talking about our past relationships and how freaky we was and whoop and going down memory lane. It was none of that shit. It was individuals that understood, man, we were young and we had to grow up. We had to grow up. There's not one person from my past that I hate. There's not a person I know that I hate. There's people from my past that I don't talk to because of the frequency that they're on, because of the negativity that they're on. I care about them, but I have to establish healthy boundaries and like, I can't fuck with this. I can't fuck with them. They don't want to grow up. They don't want to keep it real. And to each their own. The fact that they don't want to grow up don't mean that I can't grow up. Don't mean that I stop growing up. It is what it is. The fact that they want to sit there as a fucking victim and be blaming everybody else from their fucking past, man, that's something that ain't got shit to do with me. That shows the fact that they don't want to grow and they ain't healed, regardless of what the fuck they say. We're still talking about picking partners. We have to grow up. In every partner that you picked, you should be able to see some lessons in why you picked that person. What was it about you that made you feel like you need or you had to have that one motherfucker? The young lady I was married to last year, I ain't spoke to her since March. I've moved on beyond her. And what I mean by that, stay with me. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. I don't blame her for anything that transpired in our relationship. I am not the victim of anything. There are some things that I had to go through to grow through. And so although we don't talk, it's not that we don't talk because I hate her. It's not that we don't talk because I don't like her. God had to show me was, you have in your life who you need in your life. You have in your life what you need in your life at this time. What you don't need in your life, you ain't got in your life. What is what he's telling me, what he's sharing with me. That may not apply to you, but you have what you need. You have who's supposed to be in your life. And who's supposed to be in your life is in your life. That doesn't mean that they're supposed to be in your life for a season, for a lifetime. You know what I mean? They may just be in your life for a season to help you understand some things about you. To help you heal. To help you grow to the next level. And so often we misunderstand the reason why that person's in our life. We often think, man, this person's in my life. They're going to help me financially. Man, they're great fucking, man, the sex is just, whoo, can't get enough, and all this other superficial shit. And God's like, I'm glad you're enjoying that. But it's deeper than that. They're going to teach you some real life-changing lessons about you that for whatever reason you can't seem to understand or see yet. You think it's just fun and, fun and games. But I strategically placed this person right here in your life. I strategically allowed this narcissist to hook up with you. I strategically allowed this abusive person to hook up with you. I strategically allowed this hoe to hook up with you. To help you grow the fuck up. To help you understand, man, I gotta improve my fucking selection process. I gotta deal with my fucking issues, my trauma and my insecurities, my fears and low self-esteem and woo-doo-doo. I gotta help me heal and grow the fuck up so that I can pick better people. I don't pick good people because I'm damaged. I don't pick the right person in my life because I'm fucked up. And so I keep picking people that's causing me pain and suffering so that I can grow the fuck up and face my shit. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to understand, damn, I've gone through so much. I used to think da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da, and good God, my thinking has had to grow up. The way I think has had to change because I've changed. What I believe is had to change and evolve because I've changed and evolved. Man. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to challenge your way of thinking, to inspire you. We have to grow up. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Happy healing. Peace.